Right, hello, this is finally set up, but I don't know if the game's visible. I'll start the game, and if it's not visible, I'll mess about with the OBS settings. Because sometimes you get the problem with this, where it won't see a menu, but it will see the actual game window. So I'm just going to work out if that's the case or not. Right, well. Right, 2 grams of gold. Ah, okay, so that looks like... that's actually working on my end. Let's see if the stream appears. If not, I'll mess about with the OBS settings and get it going. Because sometimes it won't like the, yeah, I don't think it's going to like to capture the window. So let me manually alter that. So game capture doesn't work for some reason on Source Engine games, it seems. So let's just do display capture, which shows you the entire screen. Display capture, okay. Then we can go back to the game. And in a second, it should, alright Mike. You should be able to see in a moment. Right, oh there we go, right, good. So, this is the Source mod where somebody has made all of Resident Evil 2 in the Source engine, so the Half-Life 2 engine. So, I thought I'd play this for a laugh. I might be on a bit longer than an hour if we're having fun playing it, and, you know, it's a good conversation. Right, so I assume I'm going to want to run from these zombies, am I, at the beginning of this? Because you don't get a gun yet, do you, at Resident Evil 2? Oh, I'm going to need to adjust the mouse sensitivity. This is pretty atrocious. Hang on. Mouse, I want raw input, and put that down a bit. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Right, can I pick up a gun in here? Yeah, there we go. Right, can the zombies follow you into the shop, or are they stopped by the door? Right, for now, they're stopped by the door. Oh, some more pistol ammo. Oh, I see, so they break through now. Yeah, a bit like in the actual base game. Right. Can I slash them through the fence? No. Okay. Can't tell if I'm hitting them or not, so I won't waste my ammo. They have a bit stupid faces, don't they, these zombies? I don't have a flashlight, which is a bit annoying. Not off the top of my head, Brighto, just obviously if you do any experiments, do them safely. Yeah, so this is the old original, like, PS1 Resident Evil 2. Just made in the Source engine because somebody has way too much time on their hands. Which, I always find these sort of things really cool, but it's still, you know, like, kind of why would you bother sort of thing. But, I don't know if they've rebalanced it to be more of an FPS on this. You know, like, as in you'll get enough ammo to kill every zombie. I guess we'll find out soon if I start running out of ammo. There's not a HUD though, is there, which is a bit annoying, so I don't know how much ammo I've got left. Yeah, but sadly I don't think we're going to get a Half-Life 3 at this stage. Right, these guys I can probably just run past quite easily. Is there anything worth getting on those tables, or is that an invisible wall there? Oh, it's an invisible wall. Okay. Oh, I can't. Oh, I'm nearly dead now, because I couldn't sneak past that one. You can get on top of the cars at least. Yeah, I really need a health item, however that's done in here. I wonder if they've reskinned, like, med packs to look like herbs. I don't know. Oh, there's a herb. Okay, does this... okay, yeah, so herbs are essentially just health kits, reskinned. So, this should be the Raccoon police station as of original Resident Evil 2, not the remake version, if that makes sense. Because they are actually a bit different in terms of layout and everything. But There's our first loading screen. So here's a question, Mike. Are you still able to play the Grand Theft Auto games on PS4? Right. Because they've completely pulled the PC versions for the time being, because apparently they accidentally put some files in them they shouldn't have done, which would get them in a lot of legal trouble. Yeah, so it actually has an ink ribbon system in this. Well, I suppose nobody would buy them at $69, would they? Okay, no, it was the other day they did it on PC, Mike, so yeah, I'd assume that it's absolutely fine on the console versions, it's just a PC one they're gonna... Okay, right-click puts a HUD on, that's definitely helpful. I thought there was an office here where the guy talks to you. Unless they couldn't, like, animate an NPC on this that wasn't a zombie, so he's not here, I don't know. Okay, so... I'm assuming there's a keycard laying around in that office I need to pick up then. To then use on the computer to open the, Ah, is that it? Ah, there we go. Blue keycard. Right. Yeah, like the Michael Jackson stuff. Well, it wasn't actually in the game, was it? It was in the game files. But yeah, basically it meant they were illegally distributing music. So yeah. But they've, apparently it's taking them ages to simply just re-put them back up again. Oh, there's actually item boxes. But I guess the item boxes in this just give you the items the first time you use them. Right, is this when we'll run into a liquor for the first time? Because I'm assuming they're just going to use a Half-Life 2 fast zombie, are they, for a liquor maybe? Oh, it's an antlion. Okay. Now, I'll go back to the chat in a moment. I'm just wondering if a zombie's going to jump out at me at any moment. Some more handgun rounds. Because, yeah, it was like stuff like Michael Jackson's Billie Jean were in the game files, weren't they, or something? Like, so on the PC version it wouldn't actually play, but they were still distributing the files. Or something like that. Right, that's a safe room, isn't it, this one in here? Ah, yeah, there we go. Yeah, might as well save that there then. But can people still play it on the PlayStation? No, because like Mike was saying, he can still play it, or is it just removed from like the store? this when we have to push him around or something? Oh yeah, you have to push him onto there, don't you? I see, so yeah. It's doing a weird animation thing when I'm not trying to push it that way. So I want to obviously push it here, but unless this one you're forced to push onto this one or something. Ah yeah, I think that's it. It's like scripted to where you can actually push it. Yeah, that's what it's doing. Okay, that was why I was getting a bit weirded out there. Red jewel. Problem is the original Resident Evil 2 is I can't remember where a lot of stuff actually goes. The STARS office. Oh, here we go, shotgun. Right, nice. I've at least got a shotgun now, which will be helpful for the more dangerous zombies. I bet some of these are going to get up. Yeah, there we go. That's the library. Locker's actually open? No. Saying that, I'm assuming because these are Half-Life 2 zombies, you can quite easily, yeah, hit them without them hitting you. But whether or not it's worth doing it, I don't know how much ammo's available in this mod. Resident Evil is a lot older than Left 4 Dead, but I suppose it would remind you of Left 4 Dead in the sense it's a Source game, because this is somebody who's remade all of Resident Evil 2 in the Source engine, which is kind of impressive. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's very impressive, actually. It's just one of those sort of funny things, in a sense. You kind of think, why did somebody go to all this effort? But they did. I've never seen an M2F for sale, or at least never seen one for a good price. So the answer is no until I see one for a good price. That sounds interesting, Brightwell, but obviously, yeah, just do it safely. You know, just because stuff like that you don't want to risk, do you? Like burning your eyes out or whatever else. Right, so let's fire down that corridor. I'm assuming what Nick's saying though at the moment, Mike, is that you can't buy them anymore. As in, like, you know, you can still play them if you own them, but you can't buy them. Like, they've taken the, like, the store listing down. Oh no, zombie crows that are man-hacks. Oh no. They're a bit broken looking. There we go. Yeah, the problem is the PC version you can't even play for now, although I think you can force the game to launch or something by going into one of the folders. But yeah, because apparently they're just handing out refunds to anybody that wants it with the PC version, but I thought I can't really be asked to get a refund if it will be back playable within a day or two. But if it drags on for a few days, I'll just get a refund for them. Because, like I said, I knew that they weren't going to be much more than, you know, like, reskins or whatever of the old games with just slightly better controls, but, yeah, it seems like there's been quite a lot of legal shit going on with these, which is sort of interesting, but, you know, you kind of think they should have just done a better job at releasing them in the first place, like, you know, quality checked it. Because was it Rockstar, like, outsourced most of the development to another studio, and then they outsourced it to another studio on top of that or something? Yeah, okay, Brighthall, yeah, sounds good. But the problem is with those games is, a lot of the time when you see people making claims of online at this stage, you don't know what's the bullshit stuff people are just making up, and, like, what's the real stuff they've, like, you know, left in the game code or whatever. Ah, so it's essentially the mobile port, is it? Just with nicer visuals. Oh yeah, that's like the jump scare, isn't it, from this? I forgot about that. Up before Mr. X turns up, anyway. I can't actually leave that way, can I? Is there anything to grab in here? I can't remember because I've not played Resident Evil 2, as in the original Resident Evil 2 in Yonks. The problem is you don't have an inventory screen in this, so I can't remember if I've picked some of the stuff up or not. I'm assuming there's an invisible wall there, yeah, to stop you jumping out that bit. Ah, the crawling zombies, if I remember, are actually harder to, yeah, they're actually harder to knife the crawling zombies, safely than the standing ones for whatever reason. Oh good, there's a herb. Right, that's back to full health. I might do Nick, because then I can't be asked to do it tonight anyway, because I've been working this weekend, but, yeah, it might be worth getting a refund. Haven't people already cracked them anyway, so it's like that kind of stupid thing that, like, piracy-wise, you can get them more easily than you can actually pay for them at the moment, which, again, is the sign of a not very well-developed game, I guess. Why is that, Brighthole? Because of the fumes and everything? Oh, I'm actually running out of pistol ammo now. Right, okay. I suppose I've got loads of shotgun ammo, but I don't. The problem is because there's no HUD telling you how much ammo you have. I don't actually know how much shotgun I have. Shotgun ammo I have even. Right, is there going to be a licker that jumps through here, like in the original game? Because I can vaguely remember a licker jumping through here. Right, now I'm going to have to figure out what door that key unlocks I've just picked up. won't have ink ribbon, or I might as well save my game the next time I pass at the typewriter, which will be through here. Is it going to be one of the doors through here? No, not that one. Not that one. Oh, that's just a shortcut, isn't it? That door that I unlock from through here somewhere. Ah, yeah, so it's just more like how dangerous it is. Yeah, I get you, Brighthole, in terms of, yeah, the, like, multiple ways it can get into your system and then everything else. I don't want to waste any more shotgun ammo, so I'll just knife these zombies. Oh, I've got a lighter now, haven't I? So that does whatever this does. Red jewel. Can't remember where the jewels are even... Oh, is it the statue in, like, the police chief's office or something? I can't even remember in Resident Evil 2 now. When I replayed the Resident Evil 1 remake, like, on Source, not very long ago, that I could remember where all the puzzles literally went. It's just this one, because I've not played RE2 in ages. Oh, I didn't want to use my ring ribbon. Oops, I was trying to pick up the camera. Never mind. Okay. Saved. Alright, Rajiv. Can I get through that? Or is that just a broken door, like, visually? Star's office. Don't think there's anything I could pick up in here, as far as I'm aware. Library. Is there anything I can do in here yet? Ah yeah, that's what I meant to do in here, isn't it? Jump down this bit. The only thing in this is obviously some of the puzzles that are based on pushing stuff because you can't jump are a bit easy on this because obviously you can just jump. Ah, there's the unicorn medal. Alright, is that the only one I need now for the, thing here? Ah, yeah, there we go. Spade key. Right, now to try and remember where all the spade doors are, because I really can't remember. That's a diamond. Right, so those are club and diamond, and I've got the spade key, so I've tried all the wrong doors so far. Yeah, I think during the week this week I should be streaming a bit more, like doing regular webcam streams, because I think my stomach bug's going now, but I still have had a few days recently, you know, where all of a sudden I felt sick for no reason, you know, and all that sort of stuff. But at least it seems in the last, like, you know, 2 days, or so, it's been alright. I don't think there's anything down there I've not looked at yet, is there? Okay, so I don't want to go that way. Can't get past the fire yet, so... The problem with this one is trying to remember where all the keys go. Oh, you can actually do that puzzle then. Maybe they've just hidden an item behind one of the things. Because there's not anything to grab over there, is there? Unless they just move for the sake of moving, even though you don't need to move them. Oh, I see, it opens up. Ah, the bishop plug, which I don't need till the sewers, do I? The check... I was going to say check pieces, the chess pieces. Right, where's the door I need then? That's just a lighter in here, wasn't it? To burn the thing to get the, whatever it was it gave me from getting that. Ah, there we go. You unlocked it using the storage room. Right, where does this need to get pushed to? I can't remember. Ah, I see, it's just to get the crank at the end. Right, now where do I use any of these items? I can't remember. Is the crank the one for the fire? Or is that a valve I need for the fire? I don't know. I suppose I can easily find out. Alright, Flazzy. So is this where the crank goes? No, that's the valve I need for there. Alright, where does the crank go then? Anybody that's played Resident Evil 2, not the remake, recently might actually know. But I can't actually remember from the original Resident Evil 2, where you have to use the crank, because this is the problem when you've not played a game in ages, and it's made, like, you know, to be as close to the original game as possible. You actually need to remember where all the old things go. Is the crank for, like, one of the fire escapes, maybe? Like, is there a fire shutter you can put up and down with a crank somewhere? Maybe? That sounds about right, but I can't remember. Problem is I don't remember going past any fire doors or I need a crank. Yeah, this is where somebody's remade the entire game in the Source engine for, like, no reason other than wanting to do it, I imagine. Which is always quite impressive, but you kind of think, why did somebody bother? Oh, I didn't go up here, did I? Where the clock tower is. Okay, is the crank used in any of the clock tower machinery? Ah, there we go. Yeah, it's to put that little ladder down. Oh, and I need to move some gears, don't I, for this or something? Not those, so I can't pick those up. Can I do anything here? No. Maybe there's a gear I need to find somewhere else to pick up. But I thought I could probably pick those ones up. Yeah, I'm assuming, yeah, there's a gear that goes on that bit there when I picked it up. Right, okay, so that's the crank used, but now I've still got no further, really. So I've got the interrogation room key, wherever that unlocks, because I found it in the interrogation room, so obviously it doesn't unlock the interrogation room. There's still a fire there I need to get past, and I still don't have a valve. So I'm going to need to go back into the actual police station. Those are just herbs, but I'm at full health. I don't have the key for that door yet. I mean, it's possible I've actually walked past another key that's just sitting somewhere and I've not found it. Not with a combination, so I don't have the combination for that safe either. So that's the main police station hall again. Probably just going around in circles now. That's this hallway. I tried all the doors in this hallway. Because I thought you got through here with the liquor jumping through, but obviously that's not going to happen in this mod unless there's something else I need to interact with in here. Right, so I can't seem to do either of these things at the moment. At least I can sprint. So maybe there's a combination I can find somewhere for the safe. But is that on like a notepad or is that like written on a wall somewhere and I have to look directly at it? I don't know, because I've not played the source mod before. I don't have a spare cord. I might as well just press E on everything as I go past it. This is where I got the cranks. There's probably nothing else of use in here, I'd assume. No codes on that. It's a generic Half-Life 2 whiteboard. Can't interact with those. So I'm wondering if there's one of these, like, what's the word for it? Nothing else to grab there. So I was wondering if there's like a code written on like a thing like that. But if anybody's played the original Resident Evil 2 and can remember, I don't mind being told like where I get a combination or something like that. It's only when people are like, you know, trying to spoil games it annoys me. Or like, you know, you must play it in this certain play style because I don't like you using this gun. Those kind of things, you know. Was there anything interesting in the news today? I didn't really hear much news when I was at work on the radio. Obviously it's Remembrance Day, Remembrance Sunday today. Because I know November the 11th is when most countries celebrate it. But I didn't know if there was, you know, any other countries that do the Remembrance Sunday thing specifically. Or if it just ends up, you know, always falling on the same days. Because I know, was it you, Brighthole, that was saying, or somebody else said to me that Polish Independence Day is the 11th as well. But that's because it marks the end of World War I, doesn't it? Right, Visa? I don't suppose you've played Resident Evil 2, the original version, recently enough that you can remember all the puzzles, can you? Because this is basically a one-for-one Resident Evil 2 remake made in the Source engine. I'm trying to remember where I actually used some of the puzzle pieces, and I can't remember. So there's no more interaction I can do with those. I've not found anything that I could use the, Have I picked up any more key cards, maybe? I don't know, I've not come across any electronically locked doors, though, have I? Probably going to turn out as just like a little key I've missed somewhere. That's alright, it's just in case anybody was on, because I don't really want to bother looking up a guide just for playing somebody's Source, you know, remake of it. Because the thing that was annoying was when I played the Resident Evil 1 version, there was a puzzle that somebody had changed, which in some ways is cool, but the problem was that they, like, changed the puzzle in a dumb way, so I couldn't figure it out, even though I knew how to do the original Resident Evil puzzle. So, you know, it was one of those annoying ones where I was constantly going like, okay, so how do I do this? And I had to watch somebody else playing it on YouTube to figure out how they did the puzzle. Right, I'm just seeing if, in case there's like a valve in here somewhere. You know, like the one I need for the, I wasn't trying to save my progress, I was trying to look at it. Oh, there it is. Alright, that's why I couldn't find a bloody thing. It was just there. Right, okay, there we go. Right, we can progress now because I've got the valve handle. So I can use this on here, put the fire out, then go down this corridor. There we go. Done. That should turn the sprinklers on, or whatever it does. And then that should now mean I can go down this corridor. Hopefully. Let's put the fire out. So yeah, I can now do this puzzle. There we go. Diamond key as well. King plug. Right, that's 2 of the things I needed. Right, okay, so I've now got another key, so it means I can get through the diamond doors wherever they are. Might as well try the downstairs ones first, and then just go through in the order of pressing E on every single door again till I can get to the ones I want to. Because like I said, I can't actually remember for the life of me which doors are which. That's heart. No door in there. Okay. Let's get the shotgun out, in case a licker does spawn in a minute. Right, that's the rook plug. Oh yeah. The antlion licker did actually spawn there. And the cord. Right, I can put the windows down, even though that's not really needed anymore. So I can now use that as a shortcut if I want to. Alright, I might as well use a cord even though I don't need to. Because I've got it, why not? Even though the zombies are spawned, so it probably does nothing now. Maybe I need to use it for a puzzle. Don't know if it will change anything. So let's put the shutters down. So in theory, no more zombies can spawn here, but you know, you never know, they might do anyway. Right, let's see. That's I'm not using the diamond key. Right. Right, so original Resident Evil 2 I'd say is more spooky than this, because this is way too easy being a first person. Just because you can dodge them while using the knife like this if you want to and not use any ammo. So you only actually have to save the ammo now for the more like scary enemies, rather than like the regular zombies. Right, okay, so that's those. Is there anything else in here worth picking up? No, not by the look of it. Okay, so we're back in this room. Unlocked it. I bet he gets back up. Yeah, there we go. Heart key. Right, the heart key was the one near where the basement is, I think, isn't it? So let's go all the way back over here. And I think down here, and then press room. Oh no, that's club. Okay, so is the heart key an upstairs one? Or was the heart key down here just somewhere else? Oh wow, I'll find it eventually because I'm running out of doors to just randomly press E on. Ah, there we go. That was heart key. Oh yeah, this is the basement looking. Ah, so this is the other one I could have used the cord on, isn't it? And yeah, there'll be zombies that spawn here now because I've not closed the shutters. Oh well. I've still got my knife. Is there any ammo on here? Ah, some shotgun shells. Yep. Oh no, fast zombie. So the zombie dogs are now fast zombies. Okay. Right, so that's the sewer, but don't know if I'm meant to go down there yet, or is that the basement? Alright, hopefully an ink ribbon turns up soon, because it's been a while since I saved. I mean, I know I could cheat and just use a console to save, but I don't want to. Can I get through there, or is that just a thing where like a zombie's going to pop out a bit later? Wear respirator. Oh, hurt my legs. Is there any spare herbs around here? There's one there. Right, is that zombie still alive? Yeah. There we go. Power supply, okay. So I think that was a puzzle, wasn't it? But obviously in this version it's not a puzzle, it's just literally a case of pressing E on it to then, yeah. Oh, but I now need a keycard, okay. I get into the parking garage. I'm just going to do that while they're in the cells, because I bet those open up in a bit. So I need another tool for that bit. No, I've got some pistol ammo here. Ah, manhole opener, crowbar. But annoyingly I can't use that to replace my knife, can I? I can only use that as an actual manhole opener. And I guess that only works on this one manhole. Oh. In the original Resident Evil 2, in the sewers, isn't there poison spiders? If I remember right. Still no ink ribbons. Okay, so I need one more plug, as in like the chest plugs to get through that door. So some more zombie dogs slash fast zombies there. Is Cry of Fear the one on the oil rig? I can't remember if I've played that or not. I've definitely played Fear as in the one with like the ghost girl, and you're like, it's a first person shooter and it's got like that ghost girl called, is it Almarin or whatever? Now so this is, I see, this is a water puzzle where I guess I put all of them at the far end and then just press the switch, and then all of a sudden it fills with water and the crates make a bridge, I assume. But yeah, Spitfire Lover plays. I don't think I've played the original Cry of Fear properly then, if it's that oil rig sort of zombie game. There we go, look. Ooh. of the really cheap old water effects. Club key. Okay, so now the club key is the one for the actual police station, isn't it? Rather than the night plug. There's a lift here. Does that work? Okay, that works. Right, so is this somewhere new? I've got some more shotgun ammo. I don't think I can go anywhere else down here at the moment. Okay. Is that somewhere we go to later in the game? Probably. So I don't have the other chest key yet, so I can't do that bit. So it's just seeing which doors in the police station I can unlock now with the club key, isn't it? Right, so back down here. Up here. And then I'm assuming there were some more basement ones. Assuming I can't get out the shutter there. Can I get in the back of the SWAT truck? Does that have any ammo in it or whatever? No. Okay. Nope. That's most of my health gone. Right, that's that dead, but now I've only got the knife, which is a bit worrying. I don't have a key card. So the mortuary is I'm not using the club key. Alright, let's do this with no ammo whatsoever then. Right, that's them finally dead. Right. Oh, there's one more in here. This has the armory key card. Right, nothing else to find in here. I suppose the armory's just the one here though, is it? Oh, at least I've got a load of ammo again. Oh, look, we've got an Uzi, or a Mac 10, whatever this is meant to be. I think it's an Uzi, isn't it? Oh, look at it. I could really do with an ink ribbon though to save my game. Actually, I wonder, can you press exit? Yeah, and then save. Hang on, I'm just going to do this just because of the fact that, and then I'll relaunch it. I need to use the desktop thing, don't I? No, I don't. My Steam page there isn't it? Multi-source. Yeah, I'm just doing that to cheat, just because it's been such a long time since I've been able to save the game. I don't want to suddenly There we go. So, sorry for cheesing that little bit, but yeah, it's just because I've not found any ink ribbons in a while. I don't want to actually die completely and not save. So I need to go back up now, don't I, to the actual police station and find the other door, the club... Is it the club key? Works on. Yeah, I don't think there's anything down there, was there? And now the zombie's going to probably jump through here. Let's have a look in here first then. Ooh, Desert Eagle. So that's the Magnum then. At least I've got loads of ammo again now. Going from like having no ammo to loads of ammo. I don't want to waste that ammo on the zombies. Was it the one at the end of the red corridor? The press room, whatever it was. Well, when you say apps, you mean games or whatever, because this is a free one, you don't have to pay for this. But if you mean actual games, quite a lot. Because whenever there's a Steam sale, I just normally buy loads of shit. Oh, so that was a furnace, I didn't even realise. Oh, that would be the cog when I can release it for the clock tower. Okay. So what's... Okay, so that... Some sort of gas pipe? Okay, so you just had to turn all those on. Right. G cogwheel, so that will be the one for the clock tower, so let's immediately go back up there and use that. I gotta say the doors are a lot less scary in this. Oh, there's an antlion / licker. So let's climb up here. Can that jump up? Oh, it can. Brilliant. Oh, I'm nearly dead. There we go. Right, so the screen's gonna have a very annoying red tint till I next find a herb. Oh, that sounds good. Can't see because I've got red jam on my screen. See, I thought I just pressed E on there and that would have fixed it, unless I have to press somewhere else. How do I use my cog that I've found? Where does that attach? Just because I'm pretty certain it attaches on that bit there, unless I have to press E in the very middle bit. Oh wait, there we go. Is that it? Okay, so yeah, I put the cog where it didn't look like I'd have to put the cog. Oh, and now I've got the night plug. And I've also fallen down a pit into an air vent, and I can't see very well because I've got red on my screen. What's Subway? And I'm not playing those at the moment because I'm playing this. But I've played Stalker a lot of times before on this channel, so you know. Oh, that was a convenient shortcut. That noise doesn't sound great. Could really do with some herbs, wherever the herbs are. Was it down here I wanted to go? I can't remember. Yeah, still don't have any ink ribbons. Oh yeah, it's through here. Oh, it's Birkin. But Birkin's just a poison zombie apparently in this. So they just gave him loads of health. I'm dead. Right, good thing I saved recently. But yeah, so what's Subway then? What's that about? Other than the fact, I guess it's about Subway, but thank you, I'm glad you enjoyed the videos. Right, so we're back here again, so I need to go upstairs now, don't I? And back to where I was before I died. So yeah, we've already been in there. Okay, so I'm going... Is it up here? Yeah. Right, get my magnum. Right, let's just... I'll use the magnum on the ant-lion thing. There's meant to be a licker through here in a minute. Unless, it might be a bit easier to go around this way. Where is he? There he is. I won't waste too much of the ammo for that. Right, that's that dead without it hurting me. Yeah, my back's still playing up. I'll have like weeks where it's sometimes fairly good, and then I'll just have a day where something pulls it again. So it's not bad or anything, but it is. So what is that zombie noises coming from? Because I can't see any zombies. Unless they spawned in another room. Right, so if I remember right, I just have to press E around here somewhere. For that gear. I found that gear, didn't I? When I was... Unless I didn't pick that up this time. It was... Where was the gear? Does anybody remember where it was? Where I picked it up? Or didn't pick it up now on this current save? Right, let's try this again. Oh, it was the press room, wasn't it? Oh, so it was a zombie spawning in here that made that noise. Okay. I don't even actually need to go this way, but oh well. I've started, so I'll finish. Right, okay, so I needed to go this way, didn't I? Well, the problem is, obviously, you can't do much weightlifting if your back's knackered. I mean, you can, but you have to be very careful, because if you lift a weight wrong, you can literally cripple yourself at that stage, so I'm not really on purposely doing any sort of weights at the moment. Right, so that was that puzzle. Oh yeah, and that was the cog, right. So now let's go do that cog puzzle, and then I'll save again before the Birkin puzzle. I mean, if the zombies in this died from a single headshot, they would be a bit too easy. I think you can change the difficulty on this, but I think all it does is changes like how much damage each bullet does to a zombie. You know, so on easy it's probably a bit too easy in terms of ammo, because I doubt you'd ever run out. It probably makes the bosses a bit less annoying, but right, so where did the gear go? Ah, there we go. And now we might as well do this bit again to skip that bit. And then I'll save and reload the game again in a minute, just so if I die on that Birkin fight bit, it's not as long to go again. Right, which room was it? It's this one, isn't it? Right, so escape, exit, save, because yeah, that's the thing I always find a bit weird with these, is where they do the thing of, you know, like, oh, you can't actually save without ink ribbons. We've disabled a feature from like normal Half-Life 2, but you can always just get around it really easily. I know some of you are like, oh, that's breaking the game, you shouldn't do that, but the thing is I could also load up the console and like just save using the console, because it's just, the command is save space and then the name you want to give the save file. Right, let's try the Magnum on him. There we go, finally. Right, there's still one poison head crab alive, so... yeah. Right, now is the time for doing it, apparently. Is that another loading screen now? Yep. Right, let's see what happens now. So now we're in the sewers. Alright, let's see if I get chased by a giant gator at some point. Because I think they have, like, apparently modelled the giant gator in, just not very well. But again, if one person has made this project, that is actually very well done, but you know what I mean, that kind of funny thing of, they've gone to the effort of, like, modelling a gator, it's just a very low-res model. Yeah, hopefully, Miss Vac, by the end of December, I'll be at 100k or very close to it at that stage, I imagine, if it's like 98,500 at the moment. So that's a lift shaft that's closed. Right. I definitely think it was... Oop. Oh, that zombie came up under my legs. There's another one there, look, so that's... There we go. Yeah, and I'm not letting you sneak up on me. Oh, is it a crawling one? No, it's just... Any more around here? Two there. I'll just use the pistol for now. And this one I'll just knife now that I've, yeah, there we go. Some more there, look. Oh, that's just a weird water sound, okay. Can I walk through that? So that's an invisible wall until I turn the water off, I guess. So I guess this is where I need to put that bridge thing down there, don't I? So I'm not going to try and jump in that because I imagine it will instantly kill me. Alright, Philip, yeah, it'd be good when I get to 100k. Whether or not it'll actually change any of the YouTube algorithms to, like, make it easier for people to find the channel, I don't know or not, but, Can I go up this ladder? No, is it just a ladder that's there for no reason? Do not climb while ventilation fan is on. Surface may be slippery during high humidity. Oh, I don't know if the fan's on or not. Right, wolf medal, wherever that goes. See, that works alright, that one to climb up, but I'm assuming if maybe the fan's on so it won't let me climb up there. So is that the way we came? I think. And this is obviously a shaft where the lift's up at the top of it. Right, where else can we go down here? I assume that's not something I need to pick up. Oh, I see, yeah, the medals go in there. So that's one, and I need to find another medal somewhere. I assume it's all... Oh no, it's an invisible wall, so I can't even get it to kill me. Right, where's the other medal I need to find? Because, maybe I guess somewhere in the sewers, because I doubt they'd make you backtrack constantly for these. I won't play too much more of this tonight, because obviously I have been playing over this for over an hour so far. But like I said, if this is one of those things made by one person, it's very, very impressive for, like, you know, a game that's literally made by one person. So, nothing in there that I haven't picked up? No, okay. Nothing I can turn off there, and that. I don't think I can even go that back to the police station now. So obviously I need to, whatever I need to find should be in here by the look of it. So I hope I'm not stuck now. Am I meant to have been able to jump through there? Ah, well, I can get back out. So there's no medal here. I'm assuming it's just a body laying around with it on then, or it's on a table somewhere. Unless there's a control panel I can interact with on here somewhere. No, Nick, I don't think it did. What did they say? Sorry, Nick. Oh, car blew up the hospital. Yeah, I heard a bit about that. Are they saying it's terrorism now? Because I think before, when it was on the news, they were saying something like they were treating it as though it might be terrorism, but they were also saying, you know, that it might be, like, you know, just a car fire, but they might be saying, what are they saying, it's definitely terrorism now? Like, yeah, I think I briefly heard that on the news and then immediately forgot about it because they're mostly talking about Remembrance Sunday. Right, so I've picked up the medal there. It won't let me climb up that one. Unless it's just really buggy, because source ladders are often very buggy. Oh, what's going on there? Nothing was meant to be happening. Didn't have a medal there, did he? No. Ah, so they are actually doing it as terrorism then. Yeah, I didn't hear... Yeah, I hadn't seen it because I was focusing on trying to find a thing for a puzzle, sorry. Oh, okay, so that works, where when I tried to touch it before, I don't think that worked, but there we go. Okay, so it was just a valve I was meant to press, which I did press before, but it didn't work, but now it's worked. Okay, never mind. Right, I was being dumb. Oh, yeah, there's the gator, look. Yeah, look at that amazing quality gator. Wow. Okay. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh, I see, I was meant to jump behind me, yeah. Okay, so I'm now up here in this room. Oh, I see, so I need to go back down there, turn the switch, and then do this bit again. Right. Yeah, I think it's mostly Nick because this is made by one person. I'm pretty sure this mod was made by one person. So I think it's just, yeah, that they've, Right, let's see if it goes to the right place. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, they've made it using, like the map brushes, whatever you call it. So like how you make all the, in Hammer Editor, the thing for Half-Life 2, how you make all like the scenery. Like brushes where you can, you know, make cubes or like triangles and things like that. So they're not even polygons essentially, they're like flat surfaces. And that's how they've obviously made it. Which is kind of charming in a way, but yeah, it's very, very primitive. I think they actually call them primitives, don't they? The, like, basic shapes used to make things in, stuff like this. Alright, let's turn the fan off. Okay. Eagle medal. Right, I've got the other medal now. Good. Okay. And that won't turn back on, so I guess that's permanently turned off now, this fan. Ah, yeah, so that was why I couldn't use this ladder before, because the fan was turned on. Oh, there's more zombies. Great. Can they chase me up here or not? No. Okay. I'm just going to see if I can do that one quickly and then just run past them. Yeah, there we go. Because I don't want to waste my ammo on them. Oh, there's another Birkin fight around here, isn't there? It's too dark, I can't see. Or maybe not. Right, let's go to the lab. Oh great, there is a Birkin fight. Or does he just smash the ceiling a few times and then it ends? Oh, he can actually hurt me when I'm crouched, okay. Okay, so I just had to avoid his attacks for a minute, did I? Right. Yeah, and literally all it did was go down a little track. Yeah, this does barely any damage, the Uzi, so it's, I guess, more of just a mag dump weapon, isn't it? If I just run in a square there, or is there, Oh no, I think it was just... maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Right, at least I found a herb. Yeah, this is probably less useful than the pistol, actually, in terms of damage. Oh, I've got an ink ribbon, so I can now save. Right. It's locked. Shame I can't just break it. Ah, is this the train that takes me to the lab rather than the other one? It's got a little toilet on it, look. What a convenient little train. C panel key, I guess that's control panel key, but what control panel does it panel? Not that one. Not that one. That's not the control panel. Maybe it's something else down here. The thing is, I've not played enough Resident Evil 2 to actually remember which bits you get attacked on certain bits and which bits you don't. I definitely don't want to waste Magnum ammo on them. I got some Uzi ammo. Oh, Uzi 9mm. Okay, so there's not anything else down here by the look of it. Right, there's a flare thing there, but don't really need that, do I? Right, now I've shot the flare, let's just see if I can use the other thing. It's not this way, is it? It's the other way. But yeah, because of how like close this is to the original Resident Evil 2, it's basically if you get attacked in certain areas, you'll get attacked in the exact same areas. So that's kind of cool. You know, it's got that sort of thing going for it. But the Resident Evil 2 remake is definitely a bit more polished than the original Resident Evil 2. Yeah, at least there's some more ammo for that there. But still no key for that. Can I climb up there? No. Oh, I see. Oh, so the key is literally to turn that on there. Okay. There we go. Right, we'll now find out if this train ride's more eventful or not. The toilet door doesn't close, so I can't hide in a shitter. That's not very good. That's a high-res texture. Yeah, that was a more uneventful train ride. Well, it's more of a lift. But saying that, oh, there he is. I mean, I suppose his AI would be quite easy to cheese because it's just a Half-Life 2 fast zombie. Not fast zombie, sorry, head crab zombie. So I can just kill his little head crabs, as well as shoot him a load of times. He can't climb up after me, look. Well, for what this is, bots, it's all of Resident Evil 2, like the original PS1 version, remade in the Source engine, which is really cool, but, you know, it does show how clunky it is when you have, like, a relatively modern game engine. I know Source is, like, 2004, so that's, like, nearly 17 years old now, whatever it is, but it's still kind of funny, though. The, do I have to press the button again on the train now? Did I just literally stop the train to fight the poison zombie? Which is totally the last boss in Resident Evil. Okay, the light's gone green, so can I restart this again now? Or is there something I actually need to do here? So I can't actually get off of it. Oh dear. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just, it was a finicky switch that didn't want to work. Well, so what? Did the bomber blow up inside the car then, Nick? Or was it like somebody that was going to blow up inside the hospital, like a suicide bomber or whatever? And then, because the taxi driver was like, you ain't pulling this terrorist shit with me, he locked him in the car. But I mean, if the terrorist's ultimate plan was, I'm going to essentially set a car on fire, that's not really the sort of highest tier terrorism stuff, is it? But hopefully that, like you said, if it was a case of somebody basically stopping a shitty terrorist attack in action. It might have child locks on it, bots. If it was in a taxi, he might have been able to like lock the rear doors, and then it might have one of those partitions. Because some of the taxis here have the kind of like separate compartment for the people in the back compared to the driver. Like if it was just a regular car being used as a taxi, you couldn't do that. But oh, that's Herb. Right, so we're in the Umbrella Lab now. I might finish this, actually, because we're quite close to the end of Resident Evil 2 now. Depends how long this bit takes. Oh, nice to see you. Yeah, so terrorist was foiled by anti-piracy device on the taxi. That's brilliant. I'd have laughed if it was like a counting down suicide vest and he just locks him in there with it. Oh, so he actually blew up in the car. That is fucking brilliant, yeah. It's, have you seen that old Finnish sketch about this? Is it Wazim the Combat Fighter or whatever he's called? And basically he has like a suicide bombing plane where they put him in like the cockpit of a MiG. With like C4 strapped to him or dynamite strapped to him, whatever it is. But then he doesn't know how to take the plane off and he just blows up in the hangar. When he's like, Clinton, White House. You know, back where you could make stuff like that with white people wearing brown face before it'd be called racist, even though they were taking the piss out of, you know, it like the worst kind of terrorists. So yeah, oh, that's brilliant. He became Wazim the Combat Fighter in real life. Ah, the Finns make good comedy TV. Who'd have known it would become reality? So I need to stick my fuse somewhere. Oh, that's where the fuse goes. It's a great big fuse. I hope his insurance pays for the taxi being written off. Because that is technically, I guess, an act of God. Because it's an act of, I guess, trying to blow somebody up for your God. Oh, no, that's just funny shit. He got what he deserved. It's because it's Remembrance Sunday as well. I bet that's why he was trying to blow up a hospital today of all days. hang on a second. I might be able to stream if the Steam interface works in this. I bet it's not going to work now. That's annoying. The Steam interface isn't going to work in game. Otherwise, I could literally have streamed the. If I could find it on YouTube, I could just literally play it in the Steam web browser. I was going to find that Wazim, the combat fighter thing, whatever it's called. Oh well, all's well that ends well, as they say. At least they included an ink ribbon next to this one. Oh, it's the moth bit, because the moth isn't actually in. Oh, hang on. Oh, I see the baby moths are actually just head crabs in this. Basically, there's a giant moth in the original Resident Evil 2. They didn't actually put in the remake, which is kind of a disappointment. Okay, I guess it means I need to find a keycard for this. But, yeah, the giant moth bit's kind of cool if they've included that, even if I guess they don't have an NPC to use as the giant moth. Right, lab card key. I'm assuming that's the one to get into the moth area. Let's try it in a minute and find out. Yeah, there we go. Right, is there going to be a giant moth, or is there just going to be head crabs in here? Okay, so what do I do in here? Because in the actual Resident Evil 2 thing, you kill the giant moth, and then you, I think, access the computer. But, doesn't look like I accessed the computer on this. Do I maybe destroy the eggs? Will it let me do that? Maybe it's because a head crab got away. Can't seem to be able to do much in here. Unless I need something else to bring in here. Like something that writes on the keycard in there. I can't remember what you do on the lab bit in there. I thought you killed the giant moth there. But I guess that computer does something because it's making the Half-Life 1 door error code noise. But Alright, let's try back up here in case there's something I've missed from like another area of the lab. Oh, not another one of these guys. In this area, normally you'd get the ivy plants, wouldn't you? But obviously they've not modelled the ivy plants in on this mod. But again, there's only so much one person can do with these kind of mods. Is there anything else to see over here? Or was it only the like little frozen room over here? Ah, okay, yeah, the lab key card works there as well, right. Oh, more of them. Ammo disc. Right, the ammo disc is the one I have to use to unlock the door downstairs, I think, wasn't it? Okay, so I'm just going to have to go downstairs and use the ammo disc straight away on the, But at least that was a good ending karma story to like a terrorist attack, because normally you don't get that. I'll just rush this bit because I don't know if I'm actually being timed now for Oh, now there's a timer. Okay. Oh no, there's a very slow-moving lift while the facility is going to explode. Oh no, not an antlion guard. Saying that, the room layout actually makes this quite easy. It has a massive health bar, I'd look at this. Right, I'm pretty much completely out of magnum ammo. The health bar on this thing's insane, assuming that you can even kill it. Oh, I'm down to nothing but my knife now, because it has such a big health bar. This is just silly. Come on then. Oh, he can hit me through the wall, that's not fair. Oh, I died. Because he had so much of a health bar. Right, how far back has it put me? Had I killed the giant moth yet? It didn't exist. No. I might call that a day for this then, just because of the fact that there's a boss with a stupidly big health bar that I can't be asked to really go back and kill. Alright, Dan? Oh yeah, and the guy kicked him so hard in the balls he tore the tendon in his foot. I remember that, yes. What a man. Yeah. But yeah, that's I think it's always good, isn't it, when you get a horrible terrorist attack fail like that, where they don't manage to kill any of their intended victims, they just die from like being kicked in the balls so hard and then burning to death, or being locked in a taxi while their bomb vest blows up. Yeah, so I suppose all's well that ends well with that one, but yeah, so again, Dan, you've come on just as I finished tonight, but there's probably like another 10 minutes of this mod, but I haven't been saving up all the ammo in the game to kill the antlion, so with a huge health bar, so I don't know if you're just meant to survive with that one until the timer runs out, or you have to kill it before the timer runs out, I don't know. I'll probably try and finish it when I'm not streaming and just see. But thanks for watching anyway, because like I said, this is quite interesting just because I find, you know, like Half-Life 2 style mods where somebody makes an entire old PS1 era game in Half-Life 2 quite interesting. But that's just because I really like Half-Life 2. And because I've messed about in Hammer Editor as well, like I can understand the effort people have gone to when they make these. Whereas people, when they make, like, you know, these sort of mods for other games, I don't know how hard the editor is to use, you know, like the first thing about making levels on it. So at least this I can be like, oh look, they made that alligator out of, like, brushes, you know, which is quite funny. When compared to, you know, when it's like, oh, it's something that's been made and looks, you know, very basic. Anyway, thanks for coming on, everybody. I'll end the stream now, and during the week, I'm hoping I'm going to be well enough to be, like, streaming most days on the webcam in the evenings, but like I said, I've had that stomach bug, which is mostly going, but now and again, like, you know, I'll suddenly have to just run to the toilet every now and then, but if it's not, like, ruining my sleep and all that, it's not going to be much of an issue. I can just stream around it. But yeah, have a good evening, everybody.